everybody, DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Sim News, man. Farming Simulator 22 has been updated, but some of you guys are still having problems. Farming Simulator 20 got a free update today. Plus, we've got 18 different modders to talk about. So you know what? Let's check it out. Yesterday, patch 1.2 was released for Farming Simulator 22, along with some new additions to the game in the form of vehicles, equipment, tools, and some new features as well. Tons of things have been fixed and changed, so make sure if you're playing that you update to the latest version of the game. And as always, it is recommended to start a new game save with big updates like this. There are still a few known issues and Giants are working to get those sorted as quickly as possible. And if you are experiencing any problems after the update on a new game save, then please forward those to Giant support, which is listed below. I have had a few people forwarding me issues, asking me to fix them, and I just want to iterate that even though I am a Giants ambassador and a Giants partner, I do not have contact with those at Giants that work on the game, just the community staff. So make sure that any problems or issues that you do have are forwarded to the Giant support. That way you can get your issues fixed as quickly as possible and you can get back to playing the game. I'm still here for questions and hey DJ, how do I do this or that? So feel free to keep those questions coming. Farming Simulator 22 wasn't the only farm sim game that got an update this week, as free content number 8 is dropped this morning for the mobile game FS20. We're now 2 years after the initial release of FS20 and we've gotten tons of great stuff for the game, including the 3 new pieces that were just added today: the DG2 12000, Optima RS, and the Turbo 8000T. These pieces can be purchased on the in-game store right now for Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android. Jumping into some vehicle and tractor news, let's start with the TLX 2020 series pickup truck and the Winterwolf, both for FS22. Firstly, the 2020 did fail testing earlier this week, but as of Wednesday, David has fixed it and resubmitted it for testing. As for the Phoenix Winterwolf, here's a render of it in FS22, and he says that it's going to be coming soon. As you know, the mod did just release for FS19 a few days ago, so go get it and check it out if you haven't already. It's awesome. David will be streaming later today at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'm sure you're going to be able to see both of these during his live stream. Check him out, link below. Agritono's Lizard the Beast UTV mod has been completed and is already with Giants for testing for all platforms. They say that in addition to the options that we had before, an extra steering wheel model has been added for the customization list. I know this was extremely popular in FS19, and I'm sure we're going to love it even more in 22. Oh yeah, and they're also working on the F350 next. Oh man, I can't wait. DjGoHam modding brings us some new information about his upcoming John Deere S600 and S700 series combine harvesters, which you probably saw if you watched the video I did a few days ago here on the channel. Big thank you to him for that opportunity, by the way. If you haven't seen it, the combines are going to be getting some pretty cool features, including openable side panels to simulate working on the machines, turning on animations with the computer screens inside the cabin, changeable particle animations depending on the chopper tailboard configuration that you choose, beeping sounds which will hit 50, 80, and 100% capacity on your tank, entering animations where the steering wheel is going to clip, GPS turns on, the armrests and seats are also going to be taking their position when entering the combines. You got shaking animation, so you're going to see parts of the cabin shaking when you're working in your fields, bumping around, and of course, multiple displays in the cabin without any scripting. So after you unfold the harvester to work in the field, the main display and GPS display will switch to working displays with the dashboard animations. There's so much more to this combine pack, so check out my video if you haven't already, and check out JHHG Modding on Facebook to get the latest information on this and his other mods as well. Carl Farms has some good news and some bad news for us today, but overall great news. The good news is Giants have released the 3 Quadrack and Steiger mods yesterday, but the unfortunate news is that means that a lot of his work over the past few weeks is now useless. But the great news is it looks like he's going to be able to modify the Giants base models and add some great and highly requested customization. As you've seen, these tractors are awesome, but they lack the extra stuff that make them fun. He's going to be updating all of these models along with a narrow frame wheeled Steiger that was not included with this. Carl's Steiger pack from FS19 was amazing, and I'm sure it's going to be incredible when he's got this next one finished up. Another Case tractor, the Case H7200 series from Matt26, who's also released this tractor as a mod in 19 and was the only classic Magnum that I would use. I love this. Well, it's simply the best, and since the 7200 Pro was released along with the game, looks like Matt has made a quick update and he's made quick work of this and it's ready for the mod hub. Did I mention that it's pending release right now? Yeah. Just fast forward through all that. We should see this today. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not stopping there though. Farm Central Soul has their Case IH Traction King series all ready to go. I'd say that's already gone through testing. This was just another very popular mod that we had in 19 and took us by storm. I love this tractor. I can't wait for you guys to be able to use it. That's not the only mod they're working on, but this one's not a case. This is the Elmer's Harrow Super 7 series. Also going through some internal testing right now with Farm Central. So this was a massive disc Harrow cultivator, and we had a weeder version of it in 19 with the 21 meter working width and only 350 horsepower required. This is a must for larger fields with smaller, large tractors. Is that a thing? I believe this is going to make it the largest cultivator that we've got in game once released, and that's pretty awesome. The Massey Ferguson 8700 series from Blue Oak and Modding might have just been released this past week, but he's already got an update sent off for testing, which should help with some of the feedback that you guys have made about the mod. Here's the changelog version 1.0.1. Interior and decals have been improved. Black Edition option has been added. Daytime running lights have been added. Optional Massey Ferguson warning signs have been added, and some little bugs were fixed. This mod should be here for all platforms soon. Another mod that we should see very soon, or rather mods, the JCB 419S and the JCB Teletruck from Ross and Mods. The Teletruck has gone through testing before, and this is either its second or third time going through, but I know you guys are really excited about it, and Ross knows that as well. Since it's going through console testing right now, we could see it soon. As for the JCB 419S, this is still pending testing with Giant, so it hasn't been tested yet, and this is one thing that's probably gonna see maybe next week at the earliest, something like that. Really not too sure. FDR Logging teased us a few days ago about their John Deere 909, and today we get a look into the cabin. Now, obviously, I know nothing about these machines or just logging in general, whether it be real life or in the game, but FDR do everything as realistic as possible, and I know they're gonna bring you the highest quality logging mods that they can, even if I don't understand them. Love you, FDR. Making our way into some equipment news today. Let's start with custom modding and their Demco Grain Cart 22 series for all platforms. They say that they're continuing the conversion work, and now it's the 22 series turn. This is not just going to be a simple conversion from 19 or the 22 version, but a new model with new features. They're going to be adding some double row crop wheels and new tires like the Goodyear Dynatorque with proper wheels on them. They're currently finishing the last details for this mod, and then they're going to be uploading it to ModHub for all platforms. JA Modding shows off some work on their Lizard Storm today, the all-platform version of their Mandako Storm disc, and they've got a lot of work done. This is one that's super popular since there's some YouTuber farmers that use these, so hopefully soon you're going to be able to roleplay as your favorite IRL farmer. Universe Sim have finished their Den Gravel pack, and it's going to include a few things like a low loader, manure spreader, and a tipper. The tipper can also be changed up to have an extension or not. It can be changed up to a few different colors. They say the pack is ready to go. We could have it on the testing list soon. Looking for some Land Rover stuff? Well, we got you covered with AF Modding and their AFM Tiny Trailer 88, which was made for FS19 and 22, by the way. The trailer is designed for small jobs and to match their Land Rover and AFM Santana trucks. It's going to be a few different versions of this trailer. We've got a covered version, one with an optional open version, and a wooden slat version. They say that this is going to have all of the customization that you would expect to match your trucks in every way. Can't wait to see these little Landy trucks to match. Oh, it's so cool. This is one thing to note. Land Rover is not licensed in 19 or 22, so these are going to be released under the Lizard brand. EY Modding's been working on their Lizard backlifter for FS19 and FS22, which is a loader that hooks up to a 3-point and allows you to use any front loader equipment on the other end that you wish. This can be super helpful if you don't have a front loader option on your tractor, but you want to use your favorite tractor no matter what the circumstance. It's a pretty cool mod. I do have some news about a few placeables for you today, starting off with Team IWMM, who say that their lime factory is ready to go and waiting to be released. It's pending, let's go! We can even see it today. This is actually pretty intuitive, it's very easy to use. It's going to be the first production chain mod to be released on ModHub for all platforms. What you do is input stones, and then you take those stones and it turns them into lime. For every 12 liters of stones, you're going to get 9 liters of lime. I'm sure it's not going to be a lot as we don't get a lot of stones in-game, but it's a great way to not waste the stones for little profit. I love this idea. Our other placeable to talk about today is from none other than TF2020 Mods, who say that their slurry pit mod is coming along very nicely, and it's going to allow players the ability to drop the suction arm down into the pit and load it similarly to the way you would in real life. I think. I don't I don't know anything about slurry in real life. You can either dump slurry in or get it out, making it basically a slurry silo of sorts, at least how it's going to work in-game. We had a few mods like this in FS19, but as far as I can tell, this is a new mod from TF 2020 for FS22. Our last section today is about mapping, and we're going to start with Lancey Boy, who has a small update about what he's been up to. He's been working on the Wisconsin map in the background. He's making some new placeables to go along with it as well, so he's working hard on a few different things right now. Shown here is some new material that he's made from scratch. He says that there's still more to go, but he's figured out a way to use the parallax material now in hopes that we like it. This could be used for siding on buildings, maybe some roof material. And lastly today, we had to end it with Oxygen David and Comston Farm for FS22 players. Here we've got some new picks that were taken using version 1.2 of the game that just released yesterday, and shown as one of the main selling points on the map. We've got the BGA, we got a rock crusher, and a few different spots here as well. I love the idea of having multiple different things in one area. That makes it feel like the map is more useful than just a bunch of placeables and useless areas and land. The area on this map is the Cotswold Stores. It's just going to be one of the many different areas around the map that you can utilize. Just like these screenshots, which I'm going to be doing a slideshow of when we go into the outro. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to all topics discussed today can be found in the description below. No release dates for mods, myself nor anyone else knows when any mod is going to be released. If I did not talk about something that you're interested in or curious about today, that just simply means that there's no new information at the time of recording this video. Please refer to our previous episodes on the most current status of those projects, and make sure you stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything new going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that is going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. There will not be any Farm Sim show today, so we're going to be taking the day off. However, we will be here next week. I'm actually going to be doing a week of live stream celebrating Christmas all around the world. We're going to be streaming Monday through Friday. On Friday, we're going to be doing some giveaways for you guys and doing the Farm Sim show. Can't wait. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye. So we got football games starting today, and Appalachian State plays tomorrow. Go Mountaineers!